how we going? Not going with our old intro because someone's like, I don't fucking like it.
I didn't like it. It was too tacky.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
It was very tacky. And then you told me that it was actually somebody else's intro.
Yeah, I refurbished it from Hamish and Andy.
You can't be stealing people's shit.
Look, man, do you know what they say? Like, there's no one... Originality is dead. Honestly. It's honestly dead.
I say that, and then I look down and we're
So-
drinking blokes on a podcast just fucking talking shit. Like,
Exactly. So, if I see
okay.
someone be successful, Hamish and Andy, and I'm like, hey, I actually like that intro, and I'm going to make it, like, sort of work for me and you, I was going to run with it. And you know what? I'm glad we've learned, and we don't like it. So, now we don't have an intro. But what it does do is open the intro opportunities to... the viewers, if they've got any ideas for intros, feel free to throw them out there.
Please.
We're open to ideas.
Open to ideas, open to suggestions. Our DMs are always open if you want to
100%.
hop in and just tell us something. Tell us a fact, ask us a question, anything really, and we'll answer it. We'll answer it live on the podcast.
Yeah. That is at now Mitch and Moose on IG.
Yep. Mitch
It
and
is
Moose.
now up, and it's also at Mitch and Moose on TikTok. You know, we're dude, we're woke. You know, you want us to start doing some trend dances? I'll do it.
We are?
100%, bro. A little bit of these ones,
I've
bro.
never downloaded that app.
It's good.
Is it?
It's really good, man. It actually is very entertaining. I feel like it's almost at the point now where like you go to Instagram because you feel like you have to, but then you go to TikTok because you're like, ooh, this is new and exciting. And like I personally leave always having such a fun time. Like I literally find shit on there so funny, dude.
Do you find you waste heaps of time on there?
But I don't feel like I'm wasting. I feel like I'm investing because I get something in return. Where like whenever I look on Instagram, it's never like I look on Instagram and I'm like, oh man, like that was so good. But I go on TikTok and I literally will laugh, like, and properly laugh. So
You seem to not look at too much funny shit then. I don't know, man. I've never downloaded it. Like I said last week, I'm late to the party on a lot of shit.
yeah, so you'll be on TikTok when TikTok dies.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the next big thing.
Yeah, we'll make our own social media platform.
Honestly, why not?
It can't be that hard.
Ah, it can't be, surely. Come up with an idea, mass produce it.
How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm fucked, eh?
Yeah,
I've had a big week at work.
dude.
Sunburnt and dirty and shit.
Yeah, we're both coming from pretty dirty jobs. Yours was obviously working for Moose Constructions at Moose Constructions. Mine was working for Ronocco Productions at Ronocco Productions. I was doing a photo shoot for Fox, which was fun. The camera that we're currently filming on decided to have a bit of a hissy fit. It's like, I don't want to work because it's hot. And I was like, bro, you don't have that. You don't have that choice. That's my choice.
That's fair call.
Yeah.
I was just getting stressed the fuck out. Stressed myself out for no reason.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just something goes wrong and I'm just like, it's just a fucking switch.
Dude, that was me. Like, there was such an easy fix to me, obviously, not having my camera overheat, and that's like shoot from the shade. But I was like, no, man, you need to work in the sun.
You need like an umbrella attachment for your camera. So like when you're playing golf, you've got like an umbrella attachment, but you need one for your camera.
I had Wilsey helping me out with the umbrella.
Aren't you meant to be taking photos of Wilsey?
Yeah, so he had some bike issues, so he couldn't. He became my photographer.
The day for issues.
Oh, dude, honestly, it was, but it was still fun, huh?
Where were you?
We're out at Windsor, actually, just past your park at Pacific Park.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just
Was
a little
it
bit
another park.
Yeah, a little bit further up, like near Sackville, I think it's called, whatever it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's where Nick's spot is.
Yeah, so it's a bit further up, and it's a private track, but
Is it a proper motocross track, not like Pacific Park, which is just a paddock of dirt?
yeah, exactly. No, it's got some jumps and stuff like that. So no,
Fuck
it was
yeah.
good, man. So I'm pretty excited with the stuff I've got. But you know, it was just a day, one of those days.
One of those days. It's good to be here on a Friday, but we did it on a Saturday last week.
Yeah, I feel like it feels a little bit better doing it on a Friday.
I think that it's going to set our weekends up to be great.
But I think it's also going to set us up for failure in the future once sport's back on the weekends. Because we're going to be talking about the week ahead, and we're going to be behind a week every single time.
Are we? If it's like rugby league season, we'd be a day behind, so we'd have to preview the Thursday before if we were going to do that. We probably, I don't know if we will.
Dude,
Preview the Thursday. You don't like it?
No, I do.
Oh,
I actually
the
like
face
it.
that you made, is that, it looks like, fucking what's his name, Gordon Ramsay? I don't think it is, but it looks like him.
I have no idea.
I want to know who it is. Anyway, we could do it. It's doable. Preview Thursday on the Friday for the following week, and then whatever's coming up. I think it's not a bad spot to do.
Yeah.
I don't think there's an ideal day for a podcast because...
Mondays.
You reckon?
Yep.
Why is that?
Because everything happens on the weekend, and you can talk about it on the Monday when there's nothing happening because everyone's back at work and they're like, "Fuck my life, man." And
I think we're gonna break the mold. Mitch and Moose gonna break the mold.
for those watching, if you are interested in some deep nip slips, the Moose has got the Moose has got them out. So free the nip. You know what I'm saying? Free the nip.
Get over, because I think if you comment on this week's YouTube video, we're gonna be giving away.
I have no idea. I haven't got anything
I
to
don't
give
think
away.
I got anything else
I
to give away.
don't think I have anything to give away. We do
should
have
be
to.
building up to the MooseCon hat sticker pack for next week, but I do think that it's time to draw the winners for this week's competition.
100%.
So I just put everyone's names into a random picker.
Shout out to those who entered.
5 people. One person entered 20 times, but unfortunately, I know I said you'd get more than one entry. There was no exclamation marks on any of them, and I did say that an exclamation mark was going to get you more entries, and there wasn't one in sight. So here we go. Pick a random item. What's actually a random winner?
Drum roll,
All right,
thank you.
Here we go. Still going. Mitch Raper.
Mitch Raper of Mitch Raper Jones fame.
Yep. Okay, so that's the first hat.
So Mitch, I'll get in contact with you, and we'll get
you
the
can
hat
pick.
set out.
You can pick black or white, and
Yep.
the second winner. That was Mitch Raper again. We'll try this a third time. Come on, someone different. It's Mitch Raper one more time.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's been 3 times in a row.
Wow, Mitch, dude, you got some luck, bro. You should go buy a lottery ticket.
I might take his name out.
That would make sense.
I just thought it would have just like gone to a different name. Okay, here we go. And it's Kevy K.
Kevy K. There we go.
All right.
So shout out to you guys. We'll get those hats sent out to you. And do you know what? Fuck it. I'll be giving away. I'm going to give away this episode. I'll give away some Renocco Productions merch. So
people listening will have more merch than I do, which is 0.
yeah, I haven't given away any of my merch, man. I have people message me on Instagram all the time, asking me like, "Bro, where's your work clothes for sale? Like, where can I buy them?" Like, dude, these are literally the clothes I just wear to jobs. But the people want it, so I'm gonna be giving away. That's not the hat. I'll be giving away this Renocco Productions hat. Same
Comment
deal.
on the YouTube video.
Yeah, just drop Renocco in the comments, and we'll pick.
Same way.
Yeah.
If you enter
14
14 times, we're probably just gonna put your name in once. So
That's
don't save your fingers.
Yeah.
Save your fingers for the typing.
Exactly.
For something else.
Yeah, exactly. But onto more important topics. So
if you could call this important,
they are definitely important, dude. So
I will let you lead.
for those who obviously didn't listen to last week's episode, we spoke about how long it would take for the SpaceX orbiter to go around the Earth and how many times they would actually, rotate the Earth while out in space. Obviously, none of us having any idea.
Okay, well,
I was on the train of it takes 3 days.
Yep.
You were on the train.
I was like, you could definitely do it in 3 days.
Yeah.
And you were like, not a fucking chance.
Yeah, I wasn't not a fucking chance. It was more
I think
I just
you were
didn't
not a
really
fucking
know.
chance.
Yeah. So,
Maybe you didn't say not a fucking chance, but I'm pretty sure you said not a fucking chance. I'm just going to check that real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So we found out 15 times
In one day.
in one day. So
Anyone who gives a fuck about
the SpaceX.
anybody orbiting the planet Earth in some sort of space vessel,
That's pretty cool though.
it is pretty cool.
Like
15 times, that seems to be the way to get around the world.
imagine. Yeah.
Beats flying.
Honestly, I don't think there's any other way you could do it than being out of space.
Jetpack.
Yeah, probably
Nah,
not,
you
man.
couldn't do it.
Probably not. But yeah, dude, it blows my mind that that's like, a reality right now. That there was literally 4 people that got shot into space. They literally rotated. They were there for 3 days, dude.
But they didn't orbit. They could have, 3 days, they would have orbited 45 times.
Yeah. Imagine going around the world 45 times.
Do you think it'd get boring after like the 5th time?
Nah.
Like it's the same shit.
Because you got to remember the sun's hitting it at different points, right? So you it would be all fucking, it'd be crazy.
I'm pretty sure. Hey LB,
I'm here, ready to go.
you can see the Great Wall of China from space.
You definitely can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I know we have LB
You can
here.
Google that if you want.
We have
confirm.
our Hey LB, which is our version of Hey Siri for the show.
Oh,
he's gonna-
Siri's getting active.
Shut up, Siri.
Fuck off, Siri, bitch.
Very quite mysterious over here, just waiting to assist.
Siri's anyway. We were gonna ask. We confirmed that you could see the Great Wall. What else can you see from space? Like man-made structures from space.
Pyramids.
Oh.
Definitely, yeah.
in
He didn't even have to
Giza.
fucking Google that. He just knew it.
Yeah. So we've brought him on. He's going to be our knowledge. Like when we don't know, he's going to be the guy who's like, hey, this is the answer.
Maybe we'll get him his own camera eventually.
Definitely.
They should be able to tune in and like pick which camera they want to watch, and best believe, camera number 2, LB cam, will be getting its run.
LB cam. Bring up LB cam. You
Dude.
did say you wanted to get a second camera.
I do believe that if there's like 3 people on a show, there all need to be a camera. It's just that getting a camera that has no record limit is very expensive.
Is that got no record limit?
That has no record limit, yeah. So and that's a $7,000 camera.
Pocket.
Maybe we just get LB to film on his
Pocket money for
iPhone
you.
when he goes to talk, and I'll just merge
send
it in.
Snapchats send DMs to the page, and we'll just clip them in.
We'll just merge them in, yeah. But you know, it was funny, man. So like, obviously, daylight savings is about right now, and I actually went on an actual cycle ride with our good friend of the show, Johnny K, yesterday, and it was my first sort of long pedal.
How many kilometers you hit?
We did a cheeky 20.
Cheeky 20.
But for most, if anyone is watching who is obviously a very avid cyclist, that's not very far in terms of like big cycle ride fame.
I mean, it's fucking 20 kilometers.
Yeah, it was a good time, man. It was a good time. But, you know, it got me wondering, especially seeing as on Monday when I was driving home from this job I was at, I was on General Holmes Drive, dude, stuck behind these 3 cyclists, like midst of like 4:30 afternoon traffic. Like, dude, don't get me wrong, I enjoy cycling and I'm enjoying my transition into cycling. But I was on the Northern Road in the bus lane, on my own, doing my own jam, not affecting any of traffic and stuff like that.
Because the law is you got to be a car passing a cyclist has to be 1 meter away. 1 meter. So if you're cycling in the middle of fucking General Holmes Drive at 4:30 p.m. on a Monday afternoon, I'm sorry, you are in the fucking way.
Yeah.
You are in the way, and somebody has the fucking shits with you. You need to not cycle. There needs to be, in my professional opinion, cycle times for roads like General Holmes Drive. So from, let's say, 5:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. no cycle zone, and then from 2:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. no cycle zone. I'm
going to disagree on the morning AMs, but definitely the PMs.
Well, there needs to be some kind of restrictions, like have roads that you can cycle on at those times.
Yeah,
because I'm sure these people I don't know, like, where the fuck these cyclists come from. They just all just fucking 400 of them, man.
Dude, yeah.
Do they all plan it? Do they have one big WhatsApp group and just go, hey, we're going to cycle here at this time. Get ready. We're going to piss the public off. That's got to be something that happens in the WhatsApp group.
Dude, it's definitely, they do all know where big groups are riding. I can confirm that from friends who I know who are obviously a lot better cyclists than me, and they do big rides.
It sounds like some kind of
but the thing,
underground community of cyclists, we're gonna go fuck up these cunts right here.
Yeah, but they're all just out there trying to have a good time, man. And
that's fair enough. Have the best time. But there's cycle tracks for that shit.
Yeah, but that's just not the same, dude. And I was of your opinion until I bought my own road bike, and then it's like even yesterday on the Northern Road, there is a perfectly good bike path along the Northern Road, but because it's got fucking cracks in it, and you have to hit the cracks every 2 meters or whatever how long the slab is poured. It makes for the worst ride experience.
Does that mean you have to carry puncture packs and shit?
Well, I personally don't, but John does. So,
so if you were to get a puncture when you're riding on your own, you've been saying that you're doing Woodbine to
I've been doing Tour de Woodbine,
Tour de Woodbine. Yeah. So if you had a puncture, you'd have to walk back in that dumb suit with stupid shoes on with the puncture tire.
Yeah. Or call Shred Moss of Girlfriend fame to pick me up. Yeah.
Babe, get the van. Come pick me up.
100%, man. But it's interesting, man. I was of the same opinion of you. Fuck cyclists, but
I think it's one of those things.
There's this weird feeling you have that you can't get anywhere else, man. And it's just this strange thing of going that fast on a road on a bike. And I guess it'd be similar to bike riders high, but you do get very similar.
Bike riders high?
Motorbike riders, how they hop off their bike and they're fuck, it's just fucking crazy.
You're talking if you hop off a Harley or something.
Yeah, but I'm not saying that you're not getting the same feeling from a Harley as you do a road bike, but I reckon you get a percentage.
You get off a Harley, you're getting off with big dick energy. You get off a fucking cycle bike, you're getting a fucking latte.
Well, yeah, with almond milk, thank you.
Fucking bit of vanilla syrup.
Yeah, I love
That's
I love
literally the coffee I get.
Yeah.
And I don't cycle.
But yeah, I don't know, man. Like the people that like for the dudes who ride in like peak hour traffic, I don't know why you feel the need to do it because it's like, dude, it's scary.
There's got to be like some sort of there definitely is a risk.
Yeah.
If there's cunts coming past you, it's hard enough to try and keep a meter away from the side of the road when there's nothing there. You're trying to keep a meter away from the side of the road with a fucking guy on a bike there. It's fucking nearly impossible.
Yeah, dude.
And they're not trying to keep out of your way.
No.
They think they have right away.
Well, technically, they do have the same rights as
They do now.
Yeah, they do.
They
now,
never
yeah.
used to.
I know.
Bring back the old rights, I say.
Yeah, I'm all. I don't know. I sit on the fence with it. Obviously, someone who does enjoy putting on the lycra and getting some KMs under the legs.
Can we put up a photo of you lycra it up?
Yeah, dude. I'll put it up. I'll put it up on the pod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should there be some element of payment? You know, like I pay absolutely large amounts, along with everyone else, not just me paying for the car. But should they pay money, you know, to use the road space like everyone
Maybe.
else?
How are you going to police that?
Yeah, dude. And that's the same. And that's the same thing. Well, like in reality, like they're not actually causing any damage to the road,
No, they're not.
but they are causing an effect on the traffic.
I wonder if there's like a statistic with incidents involving road rage involving cyclists. LB, can you suss that?
What I think they need to do is just make more like cycle like lanes.
Yeah.
Like
That's fucking road work. You're going to be fucking the traffic up even more.
yeah, but like they're already our roads are so shit.
That's
to
what I
begin with.
mean. You just is George Street. I haven't been to the city in fucking 2 years because of COVID.
Yeah.
But is George Street finished yet?
The tram.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely finished.
That
I've
whole-
taken photos of it.
Oh, I've seen those actually.
yeah.
Is it like Melbourne vibes in there now?
It's like the George. It's only George Street that's Melbourne vibes. That's the only street that looks
So
like.
where's the tram just run up and down George Street and that's it?
It runs from like inside of. I don't know really, to be honest with you. But it sort of does loop. I know it goes from Randwick to in the city. Like,
So it's not like a loop.
nah, I don't think so.
Point
But-
A, point B.
Yeah, I'm not
Stops in
100%
between.
certain, but now in terms of like cyclists having to pay, like yes, I definitely like there needs to be some form of change, and like I know that like speaking from like my friends who are cyclists, they go at obscure morning like times in the morning where there's not going to be a lot of traffic. They go against the traffic, so I know that they do their bit to make it like a nice like
That makes sense.
environment for everyone.
To go against the traffic makes sense.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't work in the city too much anymore, but I have been city-bound cyclist.
Yeah.
Saturday mornings seem to be the worst.
Yeah, well, that's because when they're going all out and about trying to get into it and stuff. But usually, when you're probably going into the city on like that Saturday morning, they're probably already coming back from a ride. That's them
You
going
reckon?
100% because there's a group of them that leave from the city and they go down down to Wollongong. They do like this crazy loop.
Hang on, they go so that's from the city 50, 70 Ks, something like that,
Dude.
and back. They'll be doing like
Bro,
150 to 200 Ks.
Bro, my 20k ride yesterday with Johnny K is laughable to most cyclists.
Well, what was Jace doing?
Oh, he's doing triathlons, man. So
Yeah.
he's doing like,
Fucking lots of kilometers. That's like
Yeah.
a 4K swim.
yeah.
4 kilometer swim. I run 4Ks in the morning. I'm fucked to swim that.
Dude, I swear swimming fitness is on its own level, dude. I don't know. When was the last time you tried to swim a kilometer? Bro, I was
think-
trying to.
I remember in high school, I did a biathlon
Yeah.
where Macquarie Field's swimming pools, you like run out and around the whole centre, run back in, do 3 laps of the pool, and that's the biathlon.
Yeah, right.
I was winning the run. I jumped in the pool and pretty much fucking sank.
that's
But
because-
I'd been drinking fucking Cokes or fucking lollies and shit all
Yeah,
day.
well, they do say
I
that-
was in like year 12.
They do say that like moose aren't like they are pretty good swimmers, but they're not the strongest.
They're not
swimmers.
very buoyant.
No, I think it's something to do with the head.
Yeah, I think their antlers
Yeah.
always above the water, but the rest of
Yeah.
them,
Yeah, but yeah, man. So the cyclist thing, I don't know, but we need to we need to move on.
okay.
Yeah. So to answer the question, should cyclists pay? I don't know.
I don't know either. What have we got over here? Yeah, no horse and carriages on the M5 is pretty fucked up too.
Yeah. Man.
You see those signs on the M5 where it's like no horse and carriage.
Yeah.
You can have a fucking pack of cyclists fucking chowing down the road.
There are only certain parts of it though.
That you can't have horse and carriage on?
No, you can't. I can't have cyclists.
Gone are the days of horse and carriage. It would be good if you just rode out there one day and it's just like, yeah, fucking
Dude,
horse and carriage.
That was like, so where I go ride like my mountain bike, occasionally I'll be coming down a trail and there'll just be a horse.
Yeah.
Like a lady on a horse.
Oh, dude, there's fucking horses getting around in Austria with fucking like people not wearing helmets. I mean, if they're not wearing helmets, they're not wearing helmets, but
Yeah.
not wearing helmets.
Yeah.
Good on them.
Dude, one head, man. Like, kudos to them if they think they're that good at riding horses that they don't need a
I
helmet.
am of the belief that riding a horse can't be too fucking hard.
Yeah.
Get on, hold on, don't fall off.
Well, my only,
I gotta get bareback it.
the only issue I have with your plan is that horse has a mind of its own, and if it goes, I fucking want to fuck this guy, you have no say.
Yeah.
It's like, whoop, see you later.
I wrestled a steer once.
I do remember that.
Yeah, that was good.
I do remember that.
I felt like a man. I could wrestle a fucking helpless cow to the ground.
Yeah, you had some real big dick energy then, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
But on the topic of like helmets, which is an interesting one. Obviously, you Moose of skateboard fame, and like the culture around like skating without a helmet, and even me, like I'm not any good, but I've definitely tried skating before and been to skate parks, and it's like helmets are just not accepted, and like.
That's
Why, though?
I don't know why, dude, but I feel like I grew up and they just weren't cool. Literally, they weren't cool to wear a helmet, so no, can't wear a helmet.
Yeah.
I was told to wear a helmet, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Stupidly, I've hit my head a few times.
Dude, yeah,
100%, I've hit my head. I hit my head. The worst time I hit my head, I remember hitting my head, was snowboarding.
Yeah.
I was actually it was just a flat box at Perry. 50'd it, slipped out, slipped, and as my feet went, like if you're watching on YouTube, went like that, and my head went like this, and I still got like, I think it's like cauliflower ear,
Yeah, right,
like the
okay.
inside of my ear, because I had a headphone in, I smacked the fucking the box, and the headphone like fucking did my ear up or something,
Yeah, dude.
and it's still there, it doesn't hurt, but
Yeah.
it's like this cartilage right here is just fucking fatter than this side.
Yeah.
And I wasn't wearing a helmet because I
but-
didn't think it was cool.
see-
And then I did start wearing a helmet,
Yeah.
but now I don't because it's not cool.
No, but like the thing is, like it's obviously 2021. Like we just watched the Olympics. Any skateboarder who was under the age of 18 had to wear a helmet, no if or buts.
Yep, that's in
And-
every skateboard comp though. That's not just the Olympics.
What was that?
That's at every comp.
Oh, okay, cool. Which I think is good, but like I think that
Street league due to a shit like
yeah,
that.
but I just think as long as skaters are like still, dropping parts and
Burping
stuff.
all in the mic, dude.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. But like, as long as skaters are like dropping parts with like no helmets and stuff on like that, I don't think we're ever going to get to the point where the sport is like accepting helmets as like a
Well, you look at there are.
like what's that Andy Anderson? I think
Is that his name?
Yeah.
he gets through, and he's a fucking genius. on
Dude,
a
he's
skateboard.
so good at
Then you go
skating.
watch Nigel just like fucking.
Nigel just will
okay.
like backlip at like a 12 stair or some
Yeah, or
shit.
you watch Jamie Foy front crook,
Yeah,
pinch on the rail, come off, and smack the fuck out of his head.
yeah,
And just be like, oh, well, I won't skate for 2 weeks.
yeah.
Roll back in, front crook the same rail.
Dude, it just blows my mind, man. Because like when I was working in the rental shop in Big White, people would come in and like not want to get a helmet, and because like I was like a supervisor, I felt the need to like assert my authority on these people, and they'd be like,
helmet.
I'd be like, oh, you don't want a helmet? Like, oh no, I'm not good enough for a helmet, and I'm like, dude,
That's why you should get a helmet.
that is exactly why you should get a helmet. And he's like, oh, I'm not doing anything gnarly. I'm like, dude, like the snow like
The
hurts, bro.
snow's hard.
Yeah. And it's just like, it blows my mind that like, obviously on this little tangent of horses and helmets, but like, yeah, I don't know, dude. One brain, like even
Well,
going back onto the cycling thing, dude, I bought like a shitty helmet that doesn't have like any MIMPs. I don't know if you know what MIMPs is. The multiple impact system that goes inside your helmet. So like
MIMPs.
MIMPs.
Multiple impact pressure system.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. Sorry. Protection system.
Oh, I don't know. You missed the P. I was
Yes.
just trying to fill in the letter there.
Yeah. Well, thank you. You did really well.
It's alright, bro.
Yeah, MIMS will be sending you an invoice.
Mims.
But like, so like the helmet, like, so when you like hit your head, the helmet moves with it to like put more protection there and stuff
Dude,
like
you
that.
know, fucking a dude
Just
I
protect
know.
your head, eh?
A dude I know. I won't mention his name,
Mm.
but he was bombing a hill
Mm.
on a skateboard with no helmet on.
Mm.
Stacked it,
Mm.
cracked his head.
Mm.
Right. So hit his head on the ground. I'm pretty sure this is how the story goes. Hit his head and then had internal brain bleeding.
Oh.
Right, but because he didn't crack his skull, or because he did crack his skull, the pressure around his brain could release. If he had have been wearing a helmet and took the same slam, he wouldn't have cracked his head open, and then the pressure wouldn't have released, and he would have died.
Yeah.
So in that instance, the helmet would have killed him.
Yeah, it's just hard. But I just think
100%. I'm just spinning yarns about helmets.
I wear a helmet. I'm buying myself a new.
I'm pretty sure if you fuck a helmet, if you crash, hit your head with the helmet on, you're meant to get a new helmet.
Dude, I've
taken some big stacks on my motorbike.
Yeah, dude, I've replaced every like snowboard helmet I've ever had as soon as I've had one big crash. I'm like, sweet, time for a new one.
How many motorbike crashes have you had?
No, snowboard.
Oh, I thought you said motorbike.
No, definitely did not. I don't. I'm not a moto guy. I'll film.
I think you are going to be a motorbike guy based on what we spoke about earlier in the week. Okay, so Mitchell Harley O'Connor can you ride a motorbike? Can ride a PW50 fame.
No, dude, I had like the old XR.
Has
I had
a
the old
Harley.
XR 100.
Apparently you have a Harley. I don't think that's legit. I think your dad has a Harley, and that one day you will inherit that Harley.
Well,
What kind of Harley is it?
I have
It
no
has
idea.
two
All I
wheels.
know is that they have like the suicide shifting. So like where
fuck?
the clutch is
Can you
like on the
Google
side
that,
on the
please?
side of the bike.
Suicide shifting?
Or yeah, something like that. It's I think it's like suicide shifting with Harleys, and it's like a really gnarly shifting thing where you have to do all your shifting pre-turn and stuff like that.
But with your hands.
Yeah, with your hands, yeah.
What the fuck?
So like it's only on, I think it's on the left hand side, and like, obviously the right is the accelerator and all that stuff.
Accelerator's on the right, clutch is on the left,
Yeah.
front brake is on the right,
Yeah.
rear brake's on your right foot,
Yeah,
gears are on the left foot. Where are you getting an extra hand from to fucking... If you're going to pull the clutch with your left hand...
That's the style of bike that my dad's been building since I've been born.
Is it one of those things that is like some dads have that sit in the shed with a fucking big blanket over it and it just never gets touched?
Dude, that's exactly what it is. Exactly what it is, man. And he's just been building it. I was meant to get it as my 18th birthday present.
This is a big blanket project.
Then it got moved to my 21st.
You might see it for your 30th.
Well, to be honest with you, actually, he did send me a video of it getting kicked over the other day.
Oh, so he's got it running.
Yeah,
So the blankets are off.
Dude, blankets are off. It's fresh paint. They're just trying to fix out the whole shifting thing because of the type of
Did
engine.
you find
that it is.
anything on the suicide shifting, LB?
Well, I ain't an expert of suicide shifting, but it's pretty much just the foot-operated clutch on the left-hand side of the old motorbike.
Foot operated clutch. So is that what you said?
That's what it says, mate.
Foot-operated-
Foot-operated clutch that is mounted on the left-hand side of the motorcycle's forward foot control,
Okay.
with the pedal not returning to its natural disengaged position.
Right. Well, my understanding of what my dad explained it to me was you have to do it with
That
your
makes
hand.
it seem like there's your foot is the clutch and you must shift with your hand.
Yeah. Maybe. Something
that-
like that. I don't know. But anyway.
The rider must either shift into neutral or hold the clutch pedal with the left foot when coming to a stop.
And how do you shift gears?
Mate, come on. Maybe next week you'll call in a Harley expert and you can chat to him.
Well,
My first day.
Where's Jason when you need
and
him?
this topic all comes about because I purchased myself a fresh to death Harley Davidson hat.
Yeah, and
For those who are watching on the YouTube, you'll see that it is a nice color, olive, I reckon.
Olive is a good color. You
Yeah.
know what I found out about olives while we're on olives real quick?
Yeah.
I have a jar of olives in the fridge, right? And they're stuffed with random shit. I don't know, like fucking sun-dried tomatoes and all fucking random shit. I don't know what the fuck goes in olives. There's one olive that has white shit stuffed in it. What would you assume that would be?
I don't know, man.
Out of an olive jar.
I feel like it'd be dangerous. Maybe like I don't even know what to say.
Well, I thought that was feta.
That's where my mind was sort of going, was like a cheese throughout.
Yeah, it was fucking a big clove of garlic. I got around it, bro. I fuck with garlic.
Right.
So Jason told me, and then I popped the center of it out, and like, yep, it's garlic.
Yeah, damn. Well, but anyway,
Back to your olive hat with orange patch.
But the thing is, all right. So let's set some ground.
I'm fucking here
Alright, so-
all afternoon, bro.
Mitchell Harley O'Connor
Yeah.
has a Harley being built that will be one day given to him, right?
Yep.
I think I have the right to wear the brand Harley Davidson.
You can spin it however you want, mate.
But at least like I feel like I tick enough boxes for me to own a Harley piece of
I
clothing.
don't think if someone like referred to you as Harley, I don't know, Harley. That's just fucking weird. I've always thought, you hear someone's middle name and you go, does that middle name really suit that person? Harley does not suit you as a person. I don't know why.
How does like someone's middle name like how?
I don't know how fucking
Dude.
it should have. My mum doesn't even have a middle name.
Mr. Moose, would you like to disclose your middle name?
My middle name is Paul, and I fucking think it gets around. I get around my
Paul?
middle name, Paul.
Yeah, that's my pop's name.
Bam.
All right, fucking.
But like I don't know, middle names are fucking weird. But anyway, I think I've earned the right to wear a Harley Davidson piece of clothing. Also, to keep on that layer of why I should, I actually work for companies such as, Fraser Motorcycles, Harley Davidson, Sydney.
That's fair enough.
So, but what I do want to talk about is the people, and I'm not going to name names or name genders, that go about wearing clothes that they have absolutely nothing to do with, but purely just from it's an in-trend thing and I'm going to wear it.
It's like you see those people that have just clearly gone to General Pants and dropped $500 on their latest gear.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, you do not wear
People
You've
that
never
have,
ridden a Harley. You probably, if a Harley fell over, you wouldn't be able to pick a Harley up.
Dude.
Not naming names.
people that used to go like vintage shopping for old school Harley tees that have never ridden a bike, dude.
What about people that wear basketball jerseys that don't watch the NBA?
That's just as bad.
Yeah, 100% it is.
I definitely agree with that.
It's like it'd be like some random American dude just rolling around in a Melbourne Storm jersey, just because he's like fucking Melbourne Storm, man. Like fuck, or like who fucking won the Super Bowl last year? The Chiefs. Yeah, the Chiefs won last year. It'd just be like some people jumping on the bandwagon of Chiefs.
Yeah.
Just wearing fucking Chiefs shit.
Yeah, dude. I'm
all for the wearing of the moose stuff because
that's you, bro.
I am a moose.
Yeah,
like,
you are a moose. It's your
Google
company.
it.
But like,
You'll find it.
I just think I think the people that jump on trends for brands and stuff like that need to just like have a look at where you're spending your money, man.
Yeah.
Like, surely there's a company that you can align more with, and that like they would appreciate having an actual genuine customer than like, especially like, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, okay, look, if you're listening to this going, I fucking wear Harley shit all the time. We're not coming after you. We're just generalizing people who are fuckwits.
And at the end of the day, like, you can wear whatever the fuck you want, and I'm gonna have my opinion. I might not say it to you
You're
personally.
saying it to me right now.
I will say it on this podcast, and then it'll be out to the public, and then people will crucify me. But hey, that's the price you got to pay if you want to.
Do we want some opposing views in the comments? Maybe some justification for
If
their
you
for
wear
their
Harley,
idiocy.
is it cheap? Is
No,
it
dude.
is it fucking cheap? How much is a Harley shirt? Like $80?
Nah.
How much a shirt these days? 50. They're gonna be going for 50
Yeah,
bucks.
they're around that $50 mark, man.
Yeah.
But like, so this hat, for instance, was like $46.
I think I bought 3.
Didn't pay $46 because I work for Harley.
You get a 10% discount.
$37.95. Yeah.
Oh fuck! I bought a couple bloke shirts the other week.
Yeah.
The bloke beers soon.
Yeah.
Collaborate. I haven't worn them, but I bought them.
Would you wear a bloke shirt out clubbing?
I'd wear a bloke shirt out, but haven't been out fucking.
I feel like you could probably wear. I reckon if you were to wear like a bloke in a bar shirt out, especially on a night out, I reckon you'd have a lot of fans. Like, people would just be coming up to you because of how big they've become.
Do you think that many people give a fuck that much that they're gonna come up to me and say something?
I think from the stories that I've seen on like their socials, yes,
Right.
because they're gonna be like, you get around him,
Oh, you
I
know
get
what?
around
Are we
him.
gonna get dinner later?
Yeah.
I'll wear a beers soon shirt.
All right. See what happens.
All right.
If someone comes up to you, sweet,
Deal
cool.
made.
But yeah, well, obviously,
Bro, man, I'll be doing this thing right.
yeah.
Comes up to me when obviously I go and see him, shakes my hand, he goes like this, he goes, making a deal.
It's like when you sign for a new team and you hold up the jersey and you and the manager are like, "Good now. Hello, I'm here."
Dude, I might start doing that.
Bro,
Like,
I do it
it's
with my
very
apprentice all the time. In the morning, I go, what's up, Ben? It's just like,
Do you look at him or do you
No, and he was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" But
Do you
now,
look away?
now he gets around and he like poses with me.
Oh, is this someone taking a photo?
Yeah, it's as if someone's taking a photo. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Yeah, he came up with it, bro. He's fucking funny.
Dude, LB's the man.
Yeah, that's why we get him in here.
No, up. You know what I'm
Up,
saying?
LB.
And again, in the comment section about getting LB Cam live.
I was thinking we should actually do a live stream fucking podcast.
Yeah, we could get around
I
that.
reckon we aim for like a couple weeks down the track when we've like got a few followers.
Yeah.
The Instagram has gone up 2 days ago, and with 50 followers.
Yeah, pretty
I'm
good.
fucking pretty happy with
50.
50 of that. I'm fucking stoked with 50 followers.
Yeah, dude. Pretty much, Mark Zuckerberg just asking me when we can have meetings. He's just like, "Boys, love what you do." I'm like,
Can
"Look, Zucks."
I come to the Moose Cave?
I was like, "Zucks, bro. It's only the elite that come to the cave."
Do you think that because the headphones are plugged in, that it's still going to be recording the sound?
Yeah, because the headphones are purely just there to listen.
No, sweet.
Yeah. But anyway, going back on the whole topic of like nightclubs opening, did you happen to see the other day that the Wiggles of fruit salad, yummy fame?
I think it's just yummy.
I reckon there's a couple yummies.
Nah, fruit salad, yummy.
Did I go 3 yummies?
Yeah, you went 3 yummies.
Right. Well, because hey,
Well, if you listen to the a version they did where they covered Tame Impala's Elephant, they fucking did a really good job on that song. And I know it wasn't the OG Wiggles. This is OG Wiggles. We're talking Jeff. We're talking Murray. We're talking the blue Wiggle. We're talking the yellow Wiggle.
I was gonna say, dude.
Okay, I think I know the name.
Anthony?
You got Jeff, Murray, Anthony, and Greg.
Dude, well done. I'm pretty sure that is it.
Oh no, that's it.
Yeah. But anyway, so they're coming out. They're coming back out of retirement. And
I think purple is Jeff.
Yeah, definitely.
Red is Murray. Yellow is Anthony. And blue is Greg.
Don't forget.
I think.
Don't forget the big red car,
Oh, Dorothy the dinosaur.
bro. You gotta get around that.
What's that?
Man.
Captain Feathersword.
Ooh, that's
He wouldn't be doing much damage with that sword.
Ooh, bro. He
Sword made out of feathers.
makes you feel a little bit nervous about sending your kids when he's there.
What was the dog's name? Wags.
Yeah, Wags, bro.
I
But
think they've
anyways,
been out 1990, bro. They've been a fucking long time ago.
yeah. So they're doing like an 18s over show.
Touring with DZ Death Rays and Polish Club.
Yeah. So very conflicting, sort of genres.
Murray actually has done some stuff. I swear to God, I seen Murray at Falls Festival 2018.
Off his head.
No. He was fucking playing. Can you Google that? If he was at Falls Festival 2018, Murray the Red Wiggle. I think he was there with DZ Death Rays in 2018. Hey man, if you weren't here to tell me if I seen Murray at Falls Festival in 2018.
Can you please repeat the request?
Falls Festival 2018, Murray, Red Wiggle, search.
But anyway, while LB's on the Dioring of that, we can dive into the topic of like what is actually an over 18s. Oh, we got an answer. Oh, no.
You didn't do it? Oh, he's still going.
Oh, we're still going.
It's loading.
What does an over 18s experience of the Wiggles look like? Are we getting?
I think it's X-rated Dorothy the dinosaur.
Are we getting beers and durries? yummy.
John would be all over that.
Oh, dude, but like what? But then I was talking to a friend, and he even said to me, he goes, "Man, I've heard stories that parents go there and just get absolutely shit faced."
Fucking oath, bro. If you had to sit as a parent, if you had to sit through the Wiggles for morning breakfast with your child and just when am I ever going to get something back for this, and then now you finally can go and get shit faced, eat a couple caps, and just fuck out to the Wiggles, you're going to go do it. LB.
So by one of the great radio stations, Triple J, maybe we can talk about that and the quality of their product. Watch DZ Death Rays shred with Murray the Red Wiggle at Splendor.
Oh, Splendor.
And then the sub main heading is can confirm Murray the Red Wiggle can shred.
He would have been one of the writers for choo chugga big red car.
Bro, well, imagine the 18 choo chugga chug that beer. I can just imagine like
Cold spaghetti. How do you go? I don't know how to get.
Cold spaghetti, yeah, maybe, I don't know, but like it would be an interesting experience.
Cold beers,
Yeah.
yeah. Cold beers, mashed brains.
Lines for Jeff, everybody snort them now. Lines for Jeff.
Oh, Wake Up Jeff's works, bro.
Dude,
They've been planning this They'll be waking up Jeff with lines.
Dude.
Cap in the bum. Jeff's asleep.
Not anymore. Dude, I
Oh,
just
fuck.
Are these some plans for the nightclubs reopening? Some of these tactics.
yeah.
Maybe get the Wiggles in there.
Yeah.
I can get some wake up Jeff happening.
Wiggles come back for like a comeback set at Candies
There's-
or something.
If the Wiggles release new music for this tour, there will be massive DJ remixes of it.
Dude, 100%.
100%.
100%, especially with the way it's going and stuff like that, man. So
I think the Wiggles deserve to be making more music.
I think I owe
think
my
they've
dad
covered.
an apology for the hours on end from the stories he has told me of like driving from Sydney to Narooma just with like me just saying Wiggles and that's it. Like,
Fuck, I want to go to Narooma. I want to go to Narooma and I want to play golf.
dude, nice golf course there, man.
Yeah, I know. Matt Dunn? He lives down there now.
Yeah, okay.
Lives down there.
Yeah,
I reckon just the
my
fucking best.
My auntie lives down there, man. It's such a
yeah?
beautiful
Oh,
spot.
we
down
spoke
there, bro.
about this.
Yeah, it's such a nice spot down there.
I would
we should
love
go down in summer.
Fucking oath, we should go down in summer.
Let's make it a date. Yeah.
But
But
on a deal.
moving on. So you got your hair done, dude.
Oh yeah, hot boy summer, bro.
You're no longer a blonde moose.
Nah, man. And as soon as I got it done,
What's your tip, Moose? So you're raring into hot boy summer.
hot
What's
boy
your hot
summer.
tip? What's your preview? How's the Moose going to go?
How am I gonna go?
Oh yeah, sorry. For those who are listening and watching the show, Moose of being a single Moose fame is ready to rip and tear.
Oh,
He's ready to rip and tear.
He's so back.
I'm back.
He's so ready to rip and tear. So
If I
there's
can work you in around my hectic schedule of going to work and
playing golf.
playing golf, then mate, hit me up. I
Yeah.
guess this is what are we doing here?
Well, we're talking about you going in the hot
All
boy
right,
summer,
look,
dude.
I think I'm gonna be going in slop, but I'm gonna be coming out hot.
Mm.
Going in slop, coming out hot, dropping a couple kgs, getting a tan. I'm fucking burnt as fuck today. My nipples are out.
Yeah.
Still got a piercing. You have any piercings left from when you were younger?
Just
the
my tragus. Just my tragus, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I've got my nipples still.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get any more though.
Dude, I ditched the nose. I feel like when I had it, and then when I moved to Canada, and like I just wanted to be a new person. And it sounds so strange to feel like that you identify yourself so much with a nose ring, but like when you look at yourself every single day and there's just this ring,
Well, I think when the bod's looking good for me, the nipple
will look
will look good. But at the moment,
slop.
this looks fucking shit.
Yeah.
I have always had a bit of a dream.
Mm.
And I'm gonna share with the listeners right now.
Mm.
My dream has been to do topless waitering.
Dude,
I'm gonna try and do it again.
I reckon.
Trim up, get out there,
I don't think there's any
wait
reason.
drinks, people.
I don't think there's
topless.
any reason why you can't do it.
I don't
Like,
think there's any reason.
you're a
you can't
good-looking
do it.
moose, bro.
Good looking moose can talk shit.
You can.
If you're still listening at this point in the podcast, you know I can talk shit.
100%.
Can pour a drink. Can also open a beer. If you're
Yeah.
watching this podcast, you've seen me do it twice.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking
So
oath.
there's no reason why that.
I tick all the boxes.
Yeah, dude.
I think.
Yeah, all you need to do is obviously get that bod, push it through a bit of a grater.
Probably stop drinking beers.
Oh, well, you can cut.
Yeah,
back.
I think it's the excessive drinking of beers, like
Mm.
the 14 to 40 range of beers, which I'm very familiar with.
Oh yeah, you are.
Not getting to there.
Yeah.
We're talking 2 to 4.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's my catchphrase.
Yeah.
What's that?
We're talking.
Yeah, man. If you're gonna speak, talking to your microphone. Shut up.
Didn't want to embarrass you on your own pod, but
Hey man, can you fucking sort that lead out, bro?
keeps getting caught.
We're
Well,
gonna
I've
get you a
been
stand next week
Yeah, we'll definitely get you a stand next week.
need a bit of an upgrade down
Yeah,
here.
we
with
need
the
an
LB
upgrade.
cam.
Yeah, with the LB cam.
I think I'm gonna pack up the drums next week though.
Where would the drums go?
I just pack them all up and stack them up on top of each other in the corner.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Unless someone reaches out and wants to jam.
Hey, fuck, dude. Wait, actually, what about fucking Travis fucking Barker getting engaged?
Engaged to Kourtney Kardashian.
Yeah.
She's the hotter of the Kardashians.
Really?
Yep.
Nah, dude. Kendall is top.
She got like the most followers on Instagram.
I have no idea.
Oh well.
Kendall's the one that's had the least amount of plastic surgery and shit done.
I think they're all not that attractive.
No, neither.
I don't think any of them are that attractive. I think Margot Robbie, hottest chick on the planet fame.
I don't really have any sort of celebrity in my mind as into like which one I'm like, you are the best.
It's Margot Robbie, bro.
Nah, who's the chick that plays Wonder Woman?
Gal Gadot.
Oh, she's
Pretty fit.
dude. She's up there,
She's pretty fit. Brad's getting hot. Take it off his shirt.
dude.
Getting steamy here in the pod, Dan.
Open that window, Brad. I think it'd be alright.
I reckon. Oh, give it a tickle. See what happens.
I'm feeling a bit of a breeze coming through. The trees are moving.
Yeah.
You could probably turn the fan on. Actually, no, you can't. You're gonna unplug something.
Well, no, but then you're gonna hear that. No, dude, you cannot have a fan on.
Why don't we
Get air conditioning.
I have an air conditioner in the fucking shed.
I reckon it'd be loud as dude. It looks one of those like really loud air conditioners.
It's like a stand-up unit. It's like
yeah,
this
it's
tall.
gonna. You turn it on, you hear.
It'll probably cough.
Yeah,
Like it's been
exactly.
smoking boat.
100%, man. 100%.
Oh, I can't speak at the moment.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You're
Not
right.
a good, I'm good.
Maybe it's a 1 beer limit. For
Are we
you.
taking phone calls on the podcast?
Who is it?
Perry.
Put him on. See what happens.
Let's see what happens real quick.
Live call.
Live call.
See what happens. Oh, he didn't answer.
He
Oh,
did. Hey, I'm on the podcast. What's up? What's up? Yep. Listen to the podcast and you'll find out. All right, bye. Oh,
he's
little
in-
does he know he didn't win.
he's
He
in
will.
He's in for a world of pain.
He will know when he listens to this podcast.
He's in
I definitely didn't put his name in 20 times.
He's in for a world of pain.
Anyway, let's
move-
talk about some sport.
Yeah, let's talk about some sport. Dude, I feel like there's so much that we could possibly talk about, but I think the first thing we need to talk about is Michael Slater,
Yeah,
and
man.
he's just,
It's a fall from grace.
dude, like he's just gone from like one thing to another, and now there's like,
Let's start from the beginning. Let's get it from the beginning. Michael Slater climbing up the ladder of the corporate world, working for Channel 9 or Channel 7?
Channel 9, dude. Yeah,
Channel
he was originally
9.
Channel 9. Yeah.
Originally, then he went to 7.
Yeah.
All right.
When
so
Seven
9.
moved, when Seven moved,
the
when Seven
cric-
bought out cricket,
Yep.
he was a part of the program.
Yep.
He went over.
He went over there,
Yep.
commentates.
Yep.
Is not Shane Warne.
No, he's
Let's
not
get
Shane
that
Warne.
straight.
He's not
Shane
the-
Warne can do whatever the fuck he wants because he's Shane Warne.
700 wickets will literally buy you the ticket to do whatever the fuck you
The
want.
704.
Something like that. But like when you have that many wickets and you do what you do with a ball, don't get me wrong, Michael Slater, amazing cricketer.
If you're doing the things that Shane Warne does with the cricket ball and also doing things that he does with his own balls, Shane Warne's untouchable.
He is. He's up there. He's
And then Michael Slater got into a bit of a biff.
with so this is what happened, right? So he went over to commentate over in the IPL. And then this is when Australia's lockdown laws were just like really restrict and like they couldn't even get home. Then he went on Twitter, had a direct dig at fucking ScoMo. And you know, shit went downhill. There's stories of him and Warner getting in a bust up inside like a bar in the Maldives, waiting to get back into Australia.
When do you reckon that was over?
Oh, who bloody knows? Oh, Warnie, I've got a better cover drive than you, bruh.
A couple of fiery cats there, though.
Yeah.
Really.
Dude.
So it was Michael Slater and Warner
Yeah.
beefing it up in
Yeah.
the Maldives.
Yeah, waiting to get home. And then obviously Slats had a few too many martinis and
Yeah.
like got on Twitter, thought he'd let ScoMo know a thing or two. And it's come back to bite him in the ass because he's been dropped by Channel 7.
Yep. He
And-
got dropped by Channel 7 for what he said about ScoMo.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really know all that much about ScoMo. Runs the country. Country's still here.
Yeah. Oh, well, look, we don't want to be a political podcast.
Oh, this is definitely a political
The-
podcast.
The last thing we want to talk about
But-
is politics.
We do want to talk about sport.
We do.
Back to Slater. Next thing on the horizon for Slater is being arrested for, what was it? Sexual harassment charges?
Yeah. Well, I don't know enough of
Domestic violence, sorry. Yeah.
domestic violence. Yeah. What did he do?
Well, I was watching the news as the well-informed moose that I am, and it didn't seem like he was out bashing up his missus or anything like that.
Right.
It seemed like it was
Abusive text or something?
abusive text messages / stalking.
Right.
Right.
So-
So I mean, if you're getting charged and arrested for domestic violence, no matter what the level of it is, you're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
And he's like, what's he fucking gonna do now?
Dude, he's probably gonna have to go on like some ABC radio, but probably not even ABC. Like he'll be lucky.
You can't
to,
go. ABC is government funded, isn't it?
Yeah,
He won't
maybe
be working for the ABC.
maybe Triple M will pick him up or something because he is a good
Triple M
commentator.
does like picking up fallen stars.
Yeah, so he is a good commentator. I do enjoy his analysis. I wouldn't say he's up there with my favorites, but I do enjoy his breakdown and stuff like that. So it'll be interesting to see what falls out of that. Even more into like obviously just Australian cricket as a whole, because Australian cricket is about to go into a very new dynamic on a couple of results right now.
Okay.
So let's talk about it, right? So obviously
we're talking T20 stuff.
The first game for Australia in the T20 will obviously happen against South Africa. But obviously, this pod will come out after it, so whatever the result will be, whatever it is. But so Australia lost.
Prediction?
Huh?
What a prediction? On what the result will be?
I think Australia will probably lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
Here's my red hot pick. Do your own research on odds and stuff like that. But Australia will not make it through the group stages. So don't get
Who's
me
in
wrong.
our group?
We have. I know we have South Africa.
LB, can you get on that, please?
And I know we have the West Indies.
South Africa, West Indies. We don't want.
And actually,
Didn't
I'm
the
pretty sure we
Windies
have
win
to.
it
Pretty
in
sure we have,
2016.
yeah, and I'm pretty sure we have to verse Bangladesh.
Yeah, so Bangladesh had to go through the group stage of the qualifiers. So we got Australia, Bangladesh, England, South Africa, West Indies.
Yeah, and so quick little recap. Australia went over to the UAE like prior to this happening. We got beat by Bangladesh already.
In a warm-up game.
No, in like a series.
Oh, a T20 series.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Bangladesh of like not very good at cricket fame, like rolled us because of their spin bowlers, because they're just freaks. Don't get me wrong, they played on really, really tough wickets over there, and they won't be the same wickets that Australia will play on in the T20 Cup.
Where are
World
we
Cup,
now?
Where that's in the UAE.
So we lost to Bangladesh in the UAE.
I don't believe so. It might have even been in like over in Pakistan or somewhere over there, because that's where it all sort of was. But they were playing on some really, really dangerous wickets.
What about Afghanistan not playing because
I don't think they
the
made
Taliban?
it.
No, the Taliban won't let them play, or something to do with women not being able to play cricket. or
Yeah,
some
so
shit.
ICC's pretty much shunned them. Yeah.
That's fucked up.
So no, I don't think Australia will make it through to the T. We just don't have we haven't spent enough time developing our one ball side like the rest of the nations have. But in saying that, we're meant to be this country that's developing our test team, which is also still in shambles because like we've got our opening bat getting hit in the head for the 10th time, having the 10th
At
concussion.
23.
Dude.
But they reckon he's going to play. They gave him 2 weeks or something.
So from all my research, he is in pretty good stead.
Yeah, 10 concussions.
Yeah.
10
1-0.
concussions.
Yeah. So he's it's for his position, obviously opening the batting, you're facing the ball when it is hardest, the pitch is going to be the hardest. Like you're definitely going to get stuff in the head, and it really concerns me because he's like a batter of likes to score double hundreds fame.
In T20. No, test.
In
Just
test cricket.
Test cricket,
Yeah.
Test cricket, yeah.
So it's going to be an interesting period just for Australian cricket.
Listening to some chat by Mike Hussey, which is
Oh, Mr.
quite,
Cricket.
knowledgeable man. He was
Yeah.
saying he doesn't believe there's anything wrong with Will's technique or anything like that. He feels like he gets unlucky. And I feel, Mitchell, you're a bit all doom and gloom about the Australian team. I feel like
I am.
there's, in my opinion, there's room for some hope.
Do we still
Let's
have
just
Pat
see-
Cummins?
Let's just see how they go.
We do.
Number 1 bowler in the world?
We do technically still have probably the best bowling attack in the world that can play in Australia. So there's every chance that Australia will still come out and absolutely bounce the shit out of the Poms, and we will still win 5-0. But what I'm most concerned with is that if Smith doesn't score runs, if Marnus doesn't score runs, who the fuck's scoring them for us right now? Travis Head of
Not in the side.
not in the
fame.
side, but he has hit some runs in Shield cricket, which has been really good. He actually hit like a double hundred in a one-day game, which is insane.
What about Marshy boy?
Mitch Marsh has been hitting them pretty well as well, but he's only been playing white ball cricket. And like a lot of these boys are going to literally be coming back from, which hopefully if all the lockdown things are all back to normal, it should be a lot easier for them to transition back into red ball cricket.
Did he have some surgery recently too?
Mitch Marsh?
Yeah, I think
that was the Australian captain. He just had a neck surgery.
Oh, that was Tim Payne.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that. I thought Mitch Marsh had some kind of ACL dilemma or some shit like
No.
that.
So
You start talking about replacements and people for Bukowski, Usman Khawaja. scoring runs
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Usman's always been. I've never really found that his form's been super consistent though.
That's the issue. Yeah.
Yeah.
He definitely has had issues with facing pace over the years, but like he's definitely scored some like really, really like match-winning runs for for games and stuff like that. So like I honestly, personally, my personal opinion, I think he's one of the best 6 batsmen in the country. I think he should be in the team. More from just like a mature point of view, like Australia can bleed and bleed and bleed as all these new guys as much as they want, but like sometimes you need someone who's had that match experience when it's like when you're 4 for 15 or something like that.
When you say it like that, bleeding new players to have match experience, the first thing that comes to my mind is the New South Wales Origin side.
Yeah.
Takes time too.
Yeah,
It
I
doesn't
know.
just happen overnight. It took us 8 years to fucking finally win a series.
Cricket is a very interesting game where it's very easy to lose form and then to just be the worst player ever.
Well,
Like,
dude, look
you
at
know,
David Warner right now, bro. The bloke cannot buy a run at the
Well,
moment.
what about Matty Wade? I remember he
He's-
used to have some good
Do
form.
you know what's really upsetting for Matty Wade is that like a lot of people seem to forget in that Ashes series that we obviously had a draw in over in England. He scored 200s. Like I don't think anyone else besides Smith actually scored hundreds.
And when is it time to let Smith captain the country again? Is that ever going to happen?
Never again, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. Oh, dude, that's it's such a dividing topic because
I liked him as captain. I liked him as a player. I liked him scoring runs. I liked watching him play cricket.
I would say he's very, very defensive. Lost games. in that
Defensive
manner.
as a player or as a
defensive as
person?
what the fields you would set and the
Yeah.
tactics he would employ.
How can you I'm not even going to get into it.
yeah, oh dude, there's so much to go with it. He definitely wasn't a very attacking captain. Like he didn't. It's hard, man. And like I listened to a podcast, funnily enough, with there's a great podcast called The Great Cricketer. They do really, really good cricket stuff. If anyone wants to dive more into cricket, but they had an interview with Bill Lawry. He's obviously quite well known, and he said that Steve Smith should never captain ever again because regardless of the situation, if he knew or if he didn't know, as a captain, he's at fault. It's like if you don't know your players are ball tampering,
That's your
that's your fault.
Yeah.
But if you do know the players are ball tampering and you're not doing anything about it, it's your fault.
I get that. I do
And-
get that. But he served his punishment. He had his
Dude.
2 years. He didn't play.
The worst thing that pisses me off, the thing that pisses me off the most about all of it is that there is so many other teams and other countries that have ball tampered, and it's just been a slap on the wrist. And like, bro, every team is ball tampering to some degree. Like, if you're shining the ball up, bro, players, when you're at that level, bro, you're throwing the ball to make the ball hit the grass on a certain way to scuff it up. Like,
Yeah.
it's just that they went about it in a really stupid way.
That
and
was like the Australian cricket coming after Smith and Warner.
they had to, but the thing was, so look, there's obviously so many conspiracies, but the main sort of, notion of it was that it was something that was done from like above the team
Right.
because Lehman quit and then the head of Cricket Australia quit, like all at the same time.
That's
So,
just some fucked up shit though.
yeah,
When you see a collapse like that happen from the top down, you just know that it's been fucked for too long.
yeah, definitely. But hopefully in Will's case that he comes back, he scores heaps of runs because
What about the GOAT? Is the GOAT all right?
Gary, yeah, Lino's good. He's got a new ball. He reckons he's got a new ball that he's got to come out and bowl.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
like
no
a
name.
knuckleball or something.
Yeah, who knows, bro? These players they have to keep inventing and changing the wheel a little bit to see, what the hell goes on and how they can continue to just push the game in different ways because batsmen are just coming out and you've got David Warner and Glenn Maxwell who literally will just go left-handed or opposite-handed and hit the ball. So these bowlers have to change and create new ways to do shit too. So
Seeing Warner do that was actually his demise. In the video I seen, he got out. Must have been a warm-up game.
yeah, that was he got given out LBW.
That's my favourite shot to play in the backyard.
the reverse.
The reverse sweep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Facing full pace fucking bounces from LB. It's hard enough, but when he gets one on the toes, mate, she's going behind the shed.
But enough of cricket. But moving on to other Australians in the sporting world at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
Big Ben Simmons.
Didn't Big Ben Simmons didn't want to go to the Olympics fame to play with his Australian side, the Boomers.
In my opinion, he has made some pretty big mistakes. I think that a lot of the controversy that is surrounding him right now in his contract, I think it's a bit harsh. Like look, man, they pretty much came out after that, their series last year that they lost, and they pretty much put the blame all on him. The coach came out and said he doesn't support him, doesn't think he's a good player, etc., etc. Like, there is no reason for him to actually want to go back to that team and do that contract. And so, like, and he's copping so much flack from the media, bro. Everyone is like,
He's burned through a few teams as of late, though.
No, dude, literally, like, fucking, that's all he's played for.
Brooklyn.
No, he just played for Brooklyn. He plays for fucking, Yeah, Philadelphia, dude. Yeah.
No, I swear he's been at a few teams.
No, dude. No. Yeah.
First round pick.
That's
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Not this year,
Yeah.
like in the last couple of years.
Dude, no.
I told you, I don't fucking know anything about it.
Bruce,
That's why
mate,
I don't
everyone
wear
is
fucking
yelling
NBA
at you who is
singlets.
watching now. They're yelling. They're going, what is going on?
Dude,
Moose
do you know
out,
what the worst
LB in
part-
for next
the
week.
worst part is that you put this in the show notes.
I put it in because I fucking thought, you know what, Ben Simmons, Australian, I'm Australian.
Yeah. But nah, there's obviously a lot of hate going on him, and the world that we live in right now, people are like, oh, you make this much money, so you need to do what we fucking tell you. At the end of the day, bro, would you go play for a team that doesn't support you as a person?
No, I wouldn't.
Exactly, and that's it, man. And like, I think that the sooner that everything can get sorted out, the better it is for Ben, the better it is for the game itself. Because I'm sick and tired of opening my phone and then seeing like, Ben Simmons fucking this. It's like, let the dude play, bro. The bloke got the yips. He got the yips in the game. He got the yips in the finals. He got spooked. And, it obviously... Look, in reality, they weren't going to win regardless. They weren't going to beat Milwaukee, I can guarantee it.
It's unlucky.
Yeah. And it's just one of those things, man. So... But yeah, dude, that's my take on it. Big up Paddy Mills, leading second time greatest or equal greatest ever debut for a new team. I think he was like
Banging in the threes.
Pardon?
He was banging in the threes.
Yeah.
I'll get his stats up right now.
Yeah, so it was like seven. It was like seven from the 3 line, which is insane. So
Seven from the 3 line average, or
no, like he shot 7 from 7.
In
I'm
that
pretty
game?
sure. Yeah,
in
like,
one game?
Yeah, like he equaled the most points, I think, or some shit like that.
So he shot
27 minutes, 21 points, 7 and 11, 2 rebounds, 2 assists.
Is that in the last? When was this?
It was in the game. It was like 2 days ago. Brooklyn's first game, which they lost.
I don't get around the NBA too much. I don't understand it. It's very fast paced.
Yeah.
But I did hear on the news that an Australian was getting in some strifes. I thought, fuck, we'll put it in the show notes.
If we're gonna
Next time I'll come more prepared.
dude,
And I'll find out who he plays for and where he come from. And
while we're on the Aussie train, bro, also young gun Josh Giddey playing for the Thunder.
Are we talking cricket again?
No. No.
Thunder, sorry, bro.
No, the basketball, bro. The team, the Thunder.
Thunder.
Was it Oklahoma?
Oklahoma.
Yeah, Oklahoma.
Good old
Thunder.
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Good old JR.
Yeah.
Oklahoma.
Yeah, so he's debuted. He was 7th pick, and he's been playing really well as well. So, yeah. I'm glad we've got...
Giddy.
Yeah, Josh
Giddy up.
Giddey. Yeah,
Josh
Giddey.
Giddey up.
Honestly, they're calling him the wizard from down under. So
The wizard from down under playing for the Thunder.
there we go, dude. Wait, we should send that to him.
I get around him.
Yeah.
Let's clip this up and send it to the Thunder from down under wizard. And all
Yeah.
the fuck we just said.
But I guess that's
Josh
that's
Giddey.
sport. I guess that's sport.
That's sport. I don't really fucking know anything else to talk about.
Yeah.
Golf's
Maybe
on.
next week we'll talk about maybe something else Moose has.
Oh, we didn't talk
half
about
an
the shit in
idea
the
about.
bucket.
Oh, dude, yeah, the shit in the bucket story.
How long have we been going for, you reckon?
I don't know.
I reckon we have time.
Yeah, we got time. It's 6:40, so I don't know.
We did say to Steph that we're going to be at dinner at 6:30.
Yeah, well, sorry, Steph.
That's unlucky.
Well, I reckon you finish up with this story, and the battery's about to die. So let's
All
get
right,
it
so
done
the
quickly.
story of the shitting in the bucket goes. I was going to say a very long time ago, but it was like 2 weeks ago. I went to work in the morning after a heavy night on the sauce, mega sauced. Went to Bunnings, felt fine. Went to Guzman and Gomez to get some breakfast, felt fine. Was talking to you on the phone.
You were.
Rolled into work, felt fine. Got to work, new job. I was like, oh, fucking, I'll just go to the toilet real quick. No toilet. No toilet anywhere to be seen. I went inside. The painters didn't speak English. I was like, fuck, man. I go, toilet? He goes, no toilet. Downstairs. I went downstairs. There's just nothing.
Yeah.
It was just like underground. So I was like, oh, fuck this. Found a bucket.
Yeah.
And by this point, I'm dying. I tried to wait it out for my apprentice to get to work so he could take me to the shop so I could go to the toilet. But he slept in. So when I called him, he'd just woken up.
Yeah.
I waited it out maybe like 15, 20 minutes. I was like, I can't do it. It's coming out right now. Found an empty paint bucket, went around the side of the house, put it up against the wall, squat, shit, missed the bucket. To the story of me shitting in the bucket, the camera died. Shout out to Mitchell of didn't fucking put a charged battery in the camera before we started recording fame.
Go quick. Very, very subjective.
Go quick, be quick. Okay, I shit in the bucket. That's pretty much it. I don't know where the story got to. I had to shit, got to work, couldn't find a toilet, found a bucket, shit in the bucket, missed the bucket, while my ass, found 3 other buckets, rammed all the buckets together in one big bucket of shit.
What was the piece of fabric? Or
I had toilet paper in the
toilet
car.
paper.
I
So
had
no toilet paper.
Nah, the socks were going to go, but I found toilet paper.
What's
It was
what's the
it was the
original use for the toilet paper in your car? Like,
for
what
when I
is
have
that
to shit and
generally
there's no
used
toilet
for?
paper.
Oh, so that is okay.
When you're a tradie, LB,
I wouldn't know.
You would not have a clue.
Not
I've
a
taken you
clue.
to work before,
I
and
like-
you're like, you want me to carry this?
It's funny because it's true.
It's fucking. He's a big boy, but he fucking pick up the length of timber.
If it's not dumbbells, get fucked.
Oh fuck!
So anyway,
What a day!
moral of the story
What a cracking day it's been.
is you had a shit time. You shat in a bucket.
I missed the bucket.
You should. Well, now that you're
You know
packing,
what? I put all the buckets together and put them in the rubbish pile. I come back 2 weeks later. The buckets were gone, but the rest of the rubbish was still there. So I fucking don't know what happened to the poo bucket.
Imagine being the dude who come back. He's like, "Oh, this is where I put the buckets." Ah! What the fuck?
The guy who I think may have taken the buckets. Fuck, I hope. He was a good guy. He was a real good dude, but I just hope that he didn't find the poo bucket. I hope he just chucked the buckets. I
It
don't know.
would definitely end up with a 1-star review for Moose Construction.
Dude, this is not good
It's not-
promo for your company.
Is not toilet trained.
No, this was. I'm toilet trained, but when it's coming, it's coming. And if you're a tradie and you've ever had a coffee before you got to work, and you got to work and you needed to shit, you know that if it's coming, mate, it's coming. I nearly shit myself.
Yeah, mate, it's really their fault for having no toilet.
100% it is, bro. What kind of fucking job has no toilet? Just because the fucking pools have a toilet in every fucking
Unethical.
corner.
Yeah.
100% it's unethical. Imagine if I had to roll around all day covered in my own shit like a real moose.
Well, I reckon that's going to be it for this episode, guys. If you did get around it, be sure to get around us.
Comment, like, subscribe, share.
all that jazz, guys. Leave us a rating on Spotify.
Yeah, fuck, I
We're
don't
also
know.
on Spotify, so
I didn't know you could do that, eh?
you can
But
definitely.
we
leave ratings.
definitely will never fucking be on Apple Music. So
Dude, dude, the only way I'm ever going to be posting it on Apple Music is if fucking Zuckerberg himself.
if he comes to me and says, "Yo, Moose," I go, "Yo, Zucks," and he goes, "Reckon you can post your poddy up on Apple Music?" I'm like, "Nah, bruh," and he'd be like, "Oh, but I'll give you X, Y, Z." I'd be like,
Think about it.
maybe I'll think about it.
Especially if it's big dollars.
If X, Y, Z has a few zeros on the end of it,
Yeah.
with like
Does the Zuck man have any affiliate with Apple? Or is he just Facebook?
yeah,
Oh,
wow.
wait, dude. We're talking about the wrong person, dude.
what are
Hang
you
on.
fucking? Yeah, you
Sorry.
got me going.
Fuck, what? Chris? No, Steve
Well, it's
Jobs.
Steve
Jobs is
Jobs.
dead. Fuck.
Carked it. See ya.
Who is it?
Thanks for your
Next
contribution.
in charge. It must be
After-
Zuckerberg.
I'll have to Google it.
Yeah.
Stand by.
That's what your job is, bro.
Well, anyway, sorry about that. Sorry, Zucks. Wrong
But if
person.
Zuckerberg come to me and said, "I want to know how you can," I want to get on the Joe Rogan level where you can have Spotify sound and also Spotify video. Is that just like a special Joe Rogan deal? Also on the Joe Rogan topic, 2-part question for you: how come there's fucking ads in his podcast again?
I don't know.
Wasn't there fucking meant to be the whole thing as to why he went to Spotify?
Yeah.
Because they paid him $1 billion to fucking not have ads.
Yeah. Who's in charge?
Tim Cook.
Yeah.
Tim
Tim
Cook,
Cook?
is the
If Cook-
CEO of Apple.
If Tim Cook come to me and said, "Hey, Moose," I go, "Yeah, Cook," and he goes,
Cookie.
"Put your podcast on Apple Music," I'd say, "Nah, bruh." Pretty much the same conversation I had with Zuckerberg,
Yeah.
but with Cookie.
Yeah, exactly. And so yeah, guys, be sure to get around us, and we'll get around you. This
All
next,
about getting around.
yeah. So want to win yourself a Renocco Productions hat? Drop Renocco in the comment section. Follow us on TikTok. Follow us on Instagram. All the goodness, and we'll see you guys in the next ep.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks. Oi, hold on. Big ups to Ep.
Up.
Up the LB
Hang
for
on.
being.
Mitchell O'Connor of thought Ric Flair said, "Whoa, fame."
All right.
Bury him in the comments.
Thanks, Elbs.
See you later.